Alright folks, we are back with more Portal, continuing with our Half-Life series. We're getting ready to go into Chamber 16.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Thanks, GLaDOS. Yeah, so now you can see we have these little buddies right here. This is another integration of Combine technology. The bullets they shoot are Combine. It's the same type of bullets that are in the Combine turrets and the AR-2, standard issue Overwatch pulse rifle. So there's no way to destroy these. We just kind of knock them over. We have unlimited health. Well, I mean, not unlimited. We take damage. There's only so much damage we can take, but it regens, and there's no indicator of it on our HUD. It's fine. If we do get shot, blood like splatters everywhere. So like in I don't know, Germany or some European country, they were like, oh, we can't have that, so they had to take the blood out in those versions. Now that's nice. Here is an interesting little side area. Kind of a hideout. This is there's a character called the Ratman, who kind of lived behind the scenes. He was an escaped test subject or employee or something like that. His name's Doug Ratman. I think he was a previous employee who went into hiding when GLaDOS took over. And this was one of his little hidey holes. So you can see back here, this is kind of a behind the scenes, and Aperture, and it's kind of all started. We're really industrial and rundown looking. I always thought this was a funny little detail. He's here cooking beans on a computer CPU. We've got beans, milk, water. Clearly going insane. Help, help. Tally marks. Hello. Can I help you? Cake is a lie. Tasty cake. You know, obviously insane. Also, this is a reused thing from Half-Life. These big ass plugs. There'll be more of these little areas as we progress. Now to deal with these guys, we just put a portal up there, one right there, and enjoy. First time I played, I didn't know you could do that, and I grabbed the cube and went and smacked it over. And yeah, they can't shoot kind of cube. And we just walk over here like this. And yeah, we are getting hit a little bit, but that's fine. There's the radio and all the cubes you could need. Turrets obviously have unlimited ammo. That's alright though. Just go like that. And then get a new cube. Try not to fall into my own portal. Okay, there we go.
Please put me down.
Sneak around behind him. Oh shit, that's not a good spot.
Are you still there?
Not a good spot at all.
Well done,
And there we go.
The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
And here's the unauthorized Aperture Science technology passing through the grill. Vaporized. Obviously everything doesn't make that sound. That's just the turrets screaming out in agony if they could feel pain. Who knows if they can. And this one here.
The vital apparatus
Yeah.
will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
Another source of memes, the companion cube. Exactly the same as any other cube, except it's got hearts all over it.
This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
I always thought it was kind of stupid. But, I mean, you know, whatever. It gets the job done. Just bounce this away.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Cannot speak. Okay, so goal here: raise up these platforms. There's the radio. So the goal is to raise up these here platforms and get over there. And you do that by activating that. You just basically manhandle the orb into the thing with the cube. You bounce another one in there, and you get another one in there. There's another hideaway here. You can go check that out. Lots of cameras. I can't really read all of that. Something about alive and secret dessert cake. She's watching you. Girls of Aperture Science set everybody as a companion cube. It's Cave Johnson. That's the founder, CEO. This guy obviously was very clearly insane. I'll move that. Not in cruelty, not in wrath, the Reaper came today. An angel visited their great path and took the cube away. Yeah. Anyway, all of these cameras, we can actually use them to kind of bypass most of this test. Unless they've patched that out since then. Probably not. Probably not. We'll try. So we come over here. We can just pile them up to a makeshift. And get another one.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
It's vital. Don't worry about it, GLaDOS. I'm totally doing the test as you intend. I'll do the test as intended as well. I just always thought this was fun. I mean, granted, by now I probably could have had 2 of the things activated, but whatever. I digress. Is there another camera up there? I feel like there was another camera. Yeah, there is another camera up there. Alright, we'll go grab that camera too, just so we can have the best chance at success here.
Certain objects may be vital to your success. Do not destroy testing apparatus.
Yeah, vital to my success. It's really not. It's a damn security camera. Okay, and then we go like that, and almost. Alright. Get this up there correctly. Damn it, stay up there. Okay. Ah. It's a little finicky, but it definitely works. If they didn't want people to do this, then they shouldn't have left so many damn cameras laying around. There you go. Just that easy. Now granted, I can't finish the test because I didn't bring the companion cube with me, which, I mean, I could have, and then we could have been done. No problem. So we'll go do the test the right way now. But if you really don't feel like doing it the right way, you can just do that. Just things like that are almost completely lacking from portal too. There we go. That'll raise up one platform. And let's see. Put that there.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that
Platform
the
number
weighted
2.
companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
Hold up. I need to go use this and put a, where am I? Here we go. Put a portal back here. Oh, I didn't actually need to bring this. Well, I don't know where that's gonna go. It's gonna go somewhere, but we'll leave the blue one there. We will need it eventually. And we'll take this down here. And we will put this right there. There's 2 doors we gotta open. We'll have to stand on this one ourselves. Put that right there. And we just have to do that. There we go. Now we can go get our companion cube and get out of here. So yeah, that's the right way to do the test. Is it as fun as the other way? Yeah, probably. I mean, they're both fun. Oops. Well, that's fine. Gotta get used to the jumping in this game. There. And there we go. So we
You
put that
did it.
there.
The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized.
Oh no.
Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
I'll get right on that. Yeah, so now we have to burn the cube. Again, a point of distress for many people, apparently. Whatever.
You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
If you don't do it, if you just stand around and wait, there'll be some other voice lines that play, but, you know, whatever. Let's see, what was that, 17? This is 18, yeah, it should be 18 coming up now. One of my favorite chambers.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
Yes, 18.
The Enrichment
Get a
Center
little bit of
is
everything.
required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
We'll be baked. We just have to make our way. Onwards and upwards. Oops. That was stupid. Thought I could do that in one jump. Obviously, I was mistaken. That's alright. No problem. So you see how it's got that checkered pattern. It's kind of being like, hey man, you need to fling. So that's what we're gonna do. So that's where we need to go. Yeah, it's an unportable floor because, you know, otherwise people would just be like, ooh. Oops. Totally was not watching where I was. That's alright. Which means we get to do this again. So, in here, let me hit this button. And slide over here. Lots of turrets. There and right there. Basically, we're just gonna get rid of the turrets with the balls. Just use their laser sights as targeting. Oh, come on. Whatever. Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Oh, no, good. So now we need to get the energy ball into there, which requires just a bit of timing. So we're gonna put... I don't like doing that. We're gonna put it, put it there. Put that there. And then we go like that, and it's in. Which powers up this bad boy. This stops shooting out things now. Wait for this to come back. You might notice the detail there where the wall's really messed up from having the orbs hit it so many times. It's a nice little touch, I always thought. So we'll head down here. Now, we go like this. And over there. So when we push this, it opens up the door right there. All we have to do is portal there, and then come down here and launch right on across. And then we can get our cube friend. Yeah, and then we'll have to jump and land on the platform and ride us home to victory. Well, not quite. We need to get back over there. So we'll put a portal there, and then we'll ride back and jump down there because we have to hit the button and actually get back out of this room with the cube. We came in here for the cube. It's the one reason we came in here. So there we go. What did we put up there? Blue. So we'll put orange right here. We'll hit the button. And we will come in there like that. And there we go. Still not done though. This is a pretty long one. It's also, this is the fun part. So we have to make our way all the way up there. And we do that like so. May or may not be able to do this in one go. No. Alright, well, really messed that up. Somehow the little assistance thing did not quite work. Alright, so let's try that again. There we go. And we put the blue one up there. And then we put the orange one up there. Then we put the blue one over there. Then we put the orange one over there. And
Well done. Be advised
Super
that
fun.
the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
I'll be sure to do that. Thank you. Yeah, super fun. Definitely it took the first few times that I played, I could not do that in one run, but just makes it even more fun that you are
Welcome to
able
the
to.
final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
Before any cake. Alright, that powers up our carnival ride. Duck under this. Jump on here. Go around here. We'll hop off here. Oh, got crushed by the door. Wasn't fast enough. Well, timing was off. There we go. Might notice this ball looks very peculiar. It's green, so it's everlasting. Never explodes. So we can really just send it somewhere else is all we can do. We have a solid wall. Which we have to put a portal over there, portal over there. Get it to the back of the platform. Jump through. And look at that. Oh my god, cake!
Congratulations.
Except
the
just
test
kidding.
is now over. All Aperture technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Yes, the cake, we're the cake. We get baked. So she wasn't lying when she was like, we'll get baked, and then there will be cake. We're the secret ingredient. But luckily it's easy to escape.
What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you. We are very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device
Where you
on the
are.
ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides. A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party.
Oop,
Make no
that didn't
further
work.
attempt
What
to
the-
leave the testing
I used the
area.
wrong portal.
Assume the party escort submission position or you will miss the party.
Ah, a party escort submission position. There we go. Used the wrong portal the first time. So this is where kind of the real game begins. You really get a behind-the-scenes look. These stairs are gonna break. So, like, haha, you used a portal gun, dumbass. But yeah. Here's the turrets. Turret assembly lines. Why they need so many turrets, I don't know. But they have them. Let's see. Yes. That's right.
Hello? Where are you? I know you're there. I can feel you here. Hello?
Yeah, so GLaDOS no longer knows where we are because she doesn't have any cameras back here. For whatever reason. So, let's see. Oh, that's locked. What? What's it doing locked? Alright. There we go. Okay, so here's another nice little thing. Here we go. Black Mesa vs. Aperture. We'll wait for the slideshow to re-go. So that's kind of towards the end. Forget about it. Come on. There we go. Dollars and cents, competing with Black Mesa for DoD and government-wide acquisition contracts. So, Black Mesa, 2.5% of all contracts, $10 billion in federal dollars, 12% from full or open competition, 88% from no bids or excluded sources bids, not bound by Government Performance and Results Act. So, Black Mesa, they kind of have the inside hookup. So here we go, 5-year review, GSA schedules. Proposed and awarded. Aperture proposed a shitload of stuff, barely got anything awarded. Black Mesa, they proposed, 10 billion or whatever, and they got 10 billion. And Aperture got maybe like a 1 billion. So anyway, case study in genetic lifeform and disk operating system. Defense Logistics Agency solicits bids for development of fuel system icing inhibitor. Black Mesa proposal, costly. Black Mesa personnel overpaid given limited skill sets and ambition. Design inhibits ice, nothing more. Aperture proposal, less expensive. Well, we didn't read it all. Inhibits ice, and then I think the last one was like, is arguably alive. We'll wait for it to go through one more time, just to read the last few lines. But essentially, their thing up there, genetic life form and disk operating system, that is the acronym for GLaDOS. So that's what they proposed here for their ice inhibitor ship. So they essentially wanted an icebreaker ship, which we will find out in Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is the Borealis. Should be coming up on the next slide. There you go. Bonus to DLA, Aperture FS2 inhibits ice, but is also a fully functioning disk operating system, arguably alive. So, genetic, lifeform, and disk operating system, GLaDOS. And that's what's been guiding us through the tests. There's a nice little control room here. We got these scrolling screens, which I always thought were super cool. If you actually look at them, you can actually kind of read it, and if you wait long enough, you can see here, baking powder. So this is actually a cake recipe that's scrolling here. It's got all the ingredients and whatnot for a cake recipe. And then another cool thing here, we go in here, we're in one of those observation areas for, this was test chamber 14. Just kind of cool to see the inner workings. And you can see there somebody failed. Let's flip that over. Yeah, failed. So, they sucked. And then we come over here. This is another one. This is, I forget what number it is, but this is the chamber where they were like, oh, the test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it. So it's just cool little touches like that. Big fan. Actually, we need to be on the other side. So we'll go over there. Yeah, that's really the only kind of tie-in. Well, no, there's in the ending credits. There's another tie-in. In Portal, that's kind of like the only cue in that. Hey, this is part of Half-Life. Go up there, we have this little thing here saying, hey, escape this way, which most people think was Ratman.
What are you doing? You haven't escaped, you know. You're not even going the right way. Is anyone there?
Fun with Aperture Science events.
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake.
No thanks.
It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
Yes, this was like chamber, I don't know, 7 or something. But just go like that. There's no elevator here, so we can just
Somebody cut the cake.
No, not the cake.
To wait for you, but they cut it.
How could they cut the cake without me? It's a travesty. Okay, so we'll come over here. Pop us a nice portal right there. Stand up here. There we go. Put a portal right there. And then duck back under here. Whoa. There we go. little bit funky of an angle. That's alright. Come on now. There we go.
You're not even going the right way. Where do you think you're going?
Right way.
Because I don't think you're going where you think you're going. Hello?
Yeah, so those go all the way up to the ceiling and crush onto it. This middle one, not quite, so. I mean, didn't really have to do that thinking about it. Whatever. Just come up there, like that. Easy peasy. But until this place is
Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye and you were like, and then I was all, we pretended we were going to murder you. That was great.
indeed it was. Not.
Is anyone there?
Okay. Go up there like that. Oops. What am I doing here? Alright, there we go. Now it's coming out. Now it'll work. There we go. Equipment starts and stops automatically. No idea what the heck all of that is for, but it doesn't
You
matter.
really shouldn't be here. This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry.
Over
Just
here.
go back to the testing area.
Hop on here. Lots and lots of there we go. Yikes. Okay. And through that part, and then we hop down here to the vents again. Have our crap water.
I feel sorry for you, really, because you're not even in the right place. You should have turned left before. It's funny, actually, when you think about
Is it? Is it funny, GLaDOS?
Remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh.
Oh boy.
Well, you made it. Come back.
Okay. Moving on. Alright, well, let's see. We're, what, 33 minutes? So I guess we'll wrap it up again. Before we get too carried away, I think there's probably another, at least 20-30 minutes left, probably. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. But anyway, thank you all for watching, as always. We'll see you in the next one when we come back with more Portal.